You know how you keep hearing, ask for a sign from the universe, ask God to show you the way, but you have no clue how to even do it? In this video, we're going to break down the exact step by step of asking a sign from the universe, from God, and to act upon it. So I'll start by sharing a personal story that just happened. It literally happened last week. I am now in a season of my life. If you can relate, let me know in the comments because it's rough around here. I'm in a season where I need to make a decision that is big, it's huge. About next steps for my family, and it involves a lot of people, and it's just very, very big. So, the other day, last Friday, I drove to the gym, and in my mind, I keep on the past few days before that, I keep on thinking like, oh, what would be the right decision? And I'm like doing pro and cons lists and going on like Claude and just asking like, oh, this is the thing, this is the factor, this is it. And it just felt at one point stuck. Like I felt like, I know I'm not stuck and I don't believe in being stuck, but it just felt like there's no way I can make this decision. And I drove to the gym Friday morning, and I just stopped the music that I was listening to, and I just asked God, I said, please just give me a sign. Show me that I'm in the right path. Show me that things are going to work out. Just show me, and show it to me in a way that I will know that it's you, that I will know that it makes sense. Okay, totally forgot about that. Got to the gym, met with my client, started working out with her. And from nowhere, we are working out at the free weight section. And from nowhere, there's this girl working out. And she wore a hoodie that in the back of it, it said, it's still in his hands. And at the beginning, like I saw it and I kind of read it and I was like, okay, like nice, cute, because it also had a cute design. But then I read it again and I was like, it's still in his hands. It's still in his hands. And then it kind of blew my mind because I was like, hey, isn't that the sign? I just literally like half an hour ago on the way here asked for a sign. And the sign was, it is still in his hands. So the moral of the story is that whenever we are struggling, needing to make a decision, and like pushing the outcome, pushing the results, thinking that we have control over anything, whenever we do that, we actually forget that the power is still in his hands. You call it God, you call it universe, but it's still in his hands. So nothing is done until nothing is done, and nothing is ever done. If you ever heard or listened to Abraham Hicks, you know nothing is done. We're never done. There's always more opportunities. There's always more options. There's always so much more that we can uncover. So it's just a reminder that if we are trying hard to make something happen, we're missing the point, because that's not the point. We're not here to push to a result. We're here to experience and take the right or aligned action. And aligned action is really whatever makes you feel good. If something makes you if something is triggering you and kind of makes you contract, it's probably not the aligned action. So it's not that we're gonna sit and meditate all day and just be like, oh God, what do I need to decide? And like you have this big life decision that's upon you, and then you're just gonna sit there and meditate all day. You can, but the whole idea is that you do that and you take the action. So here are the steps to ask for a sign. I'm looking at my notes so I won't forget what I wanted to tell you. So the first one, okay, well, this we understand. The first one is ask for a sign. Ask for a sign. Like ask for a sign. I'm laughing because it's so simple, but it really is asking for a sign and trusting, and that's the biggest part of it, trusting that you're gonna see a sign, trusting that somebody's out there hearing you, the universe, the divine, God is hearing you and we'll send you a sign. So you ask, the first step is you ask for a sign and you make sure that it's clear. Sometimes you can ask for a specific sign. You can say, my sign is, I remember Gabby Bernstein wrote about in one of her books, she said it was an owl, I think. You can say, my sign is an elephant, or my sign is a frog, my sign is a butterfly, whatever. Me personally, I personally like to keep it open because I know that the universe is communicating with us all the time through different ways. So I just like to ask for a sign that is clear. So I'm asking, show me a sign, give me a sign that I'm in the right path, that things are going to work out for me, and make the sign clear so that I know it's the sign. Does that make sense? So that's the first part. That's the first step. And then the second is do your part. So really do your part and open your hands to receive. Do your part, meaning trusting that we did in the first step, but do your part whenever you see something, whenever something is like, you see something and it sparks something inside of you, that's your sign. And then pause for a second and pause and like think about it for a second. Hey, hold on. Could this be my sign? Could this be the thing that I was asking for? Like, do your part in the sense of go out and do the thing. So the example, I guess in my example, my story, the decision that I was trying to push, it was more about me doing the thing, me looking online a little more, not from the place that I'm pushing and kind of like, again, like Claude con and pros lists, more from the sense of I'm just researching and I just see what makes me feel good, and I just see, oh, is this bubbling, is this sparkling for me, is this expanding me, or is this just making me feel more stressed? And that's doing your part. Sometimes doing your part is posting content on social media. Sometimes doing your part is making the phone call. Sometimes doing your part is texting the text that you don't want to text. Like, that could definitely be doing your part and being open for the universe to communicate with you, because the universe communicates with you all the time, every day, every single moment of every single day, maybe even by this video that you just clicked. So the third step is, and this is big. The third step is trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. Believe that your intuition is strong. Know that your intuition is sacred, because your intuition is the way the universe can communicate with you. Your intuition. So again, when I saw this sweatshirt that for anybody else at that moment in the gym Friday morning could just be a random sweatshirt, totally random. For me, something clicked. I looked at that and then I needed to pause. Something inside of me, my intuition was like, no, hold on. And then I realized that's the sign. So this is your intuition. Your intuition speaks to you, and it's really the divine that speaks to you. So if something sparks your soul, sparks your intuition, and you feel the kind of little like nudge to pause and listen to it, that's your intuition. This is very simple. It's not easy to do. So come back to this video, come back to these steps, and remember, ask for a clear sign. If you want a specific sign, ask for that. Trust that the sign is coming. Trust yourself by taking the actions that need to be taken, because we are living in a spiritual world where we are living in a physical world. And then lastly, trust your intuition. When something comes at your doorstep, trust that it is for you. Save this video, come back to it, subscribe to my channel. I talk a lot about these things. And if you have any other topics that you want me to talk about, comment below, let me know.